As we get you the latest within the Pakistani military establishment, is it split right down the middle? Drama continues on the streets of Pakistan. Ruling coalition ally, the Pakistan Democratic Movement, staged protests at the Supreme Court over its decision to grant relief to Imran Khan, while the nation continues to witness vandalism carried out by Imran Khan supporters. Meanwhile, Pakistan Assembly has passed a resolution with judicial reference against Chief Justice of Pakistan. The judicial reference to the President will be sent by the Assembly Speaker. On the other hand, Imran Khan has slammed the PDM protests for trampling the Constitution. Meanwhile, the Lahore High Court today granted bail to Imran Khan's wife Bushra Bibi till the 23rd of May in the Al Qadr Trust case. And now to the big exclusive. Imran Khan's arrest drama has split the Pakistan army. The last week's arrest of former Prime Minister of Pakistan on corruption charges has revealed significant rift within the Pakistani army commanders. A Pakistani army source has told News18, our investigations editor Manoj Gupta getting us these details, a highly placed, high-ranked source within the Pak army. On the condition of anonymity, top military source revealing that top commanders allegedly are questioning the army chief Asim Munir's move over the Imran arrest saga. The top commanders have demanded a call formation commanders conference as soon as possible to resolve all issues and to take all commanders into confidence. The source has said that top commanders have shown reservations on the current political situation and crisis in the country, which are damaging the Pak armed forces and its defense line. General Asim Munir didn't call a formation commanders conference since change in command. The last 80th formation commanders conference had been called by the former Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa. Military source also telling News18 that it is widely known that a significant number of senior army generals, both active and retired, have openly expressed support for Imran Khan. In the past, the source also revealed that some top corps commanders have sent messages to the Chief of Army Staff, General Asim Munir, not to support political thugs, quote unquote. As the country is sinking and if a situation can't be controlled, then everything will be ruined. Major Yasir Janjua, security analyst, joining us from Pakistan. Sushant Sareen, senior fellow ORF, joining us on Skype. Sushant Sareen, the army or the military establishment split right down the middle, to the extent that there is confirmation that there were corps commanders in Rawalpindi, Peshawar, Quetta and some other provinces who refused to take hard action against the protesting, marauding PTI supporters.
So, Anand, the reports of divisions within the Pakistan army have been doing the rounds for many months now. But clearly there is something which is not quite right. We don't know whether it's split right down the middle, at what levels. I think it's still not very clear how many of the generals or the corps commanders are with the army chief, how many of them are dissenters and part of the Imran cult, how many are conscientious objectors. But whatever the case, clearly the fact that the army seems to be very ham-handed, the army seems to be extremely diffident. The kind of scenes we have seen in Pakistan over the last couple of days have not been seen in the last 75 years. So clearly something has given way, something is broken. And if the army chief was to act in a precipitous manner to impose his authority on the entire Pakistan military, then one of two things could happen. One is that he's able to do it, he's able to sack a few generals and get the control of the army. The other is that some of the generals oppose him and do not refuse to follow his orders. And then you might, in the worst case scenario, and I say this again, in the worst case scenario, you might have a situation of the sorts which you've been seeing in Sudan. But in either case, the kind of discipline, the kind of coherence, the kind of unity which the army and unity of command that the army was famous for or infamous for is clearly now in question.
Is missing right now.
And that is something of great worry for Pakistan going forward.
Major Janjua, is this also because General Asim Munir is from the officers training school and not from the Pakistan military academy? Is that also the reason why a lot of the people don't identify with him? What's the problem?
Look, Sushant is entitled to his opinion in a democratic and a lively debate. Anybody can say anything, and you've just said that is he from the officers training school? Is that the reason for him not being? That's not the case at all, and none of this is true. What you're saying, or what is being implied, that there is some kind of resentment or dissension within the army among the senior ranks, is absolutely not true. What you don't know, probably, I am now even looking at the visuals on the television behind. The Corps Commanders Conference was held today, and they unanimously issued the statement after that.
Right.
Now, what you have to understand is, and I hate to repeat, but I was just saying like 15-20 minutes ago on another channel in India, I said this thing, and I repeat here again because it's important, because it's the same conversation that's going on.
Right.
That when a populist movement, when protesters come out on the streets, it would not be wise for any army, no matter how professional, no matter how strong army it is, to go out and start firing on them.
Right.
The Turkish army tried to do this few years ago.
Well,
and you know what happened to them.
Well, you're saying the Corps Commanders Conference has happened. We will take this conversation forward. I have run out of time tonight on the show, but